Howdy there, neighbor. I'm Happy Latcha, and I'm happy you're here. We're back today with another Human Man Warrior Challenge. Last episode, we found the last two POIs we need for the last two Thick 44 flags. That's right, the biggest heist 7 Days to Die has ever seen is only a few days away. And in the meantime, I'm going to be spending the next few in-game days preparing for it. We're going to need stronger weapons, we're going to need better armor, and we're going to need a whole hell of a lot of ammo. So, Drone Cold Steve Austin, you thinking what I'm thinking?
Finger bang each other on a roller coaster.
What the fuck? No, not that at all. The other thing.
Oh, that's right.
Shootin, Lootin, Smash, and Grab battle montage.
See zombies and we blasting, point my gun so fast, and I'm putting them to sleep with a nap that's everlasting. I'm taking all they shit, cause they won't be needing it. What's yours is mine, don't forget to wipe, cause Happy Latcha is the shit. Whoa! Pull the trigger, spray and break, getting headshots all damn day. Open the boxes, take, making the zombies pay. Shootin, Lootin, Smash and Grab, you might lose a tooth or you might get stabbed, bitch. Happy Latcha, motherfucker, I'm the badass.
Although this method did net me some good loot, I mainly just ended up with an infection. Just like that weekend I spent with a hooker in Cabo San Lucas. And a broken leg. Just like that weekend I spent with a hooker in Cabo San Lucas. If you're out there watching Guadalupe, oh, I miss you. No time to reminisce. I've got a heist to set up. I head to the trader to sell off what I can. Then head out to grab that supply crate that Amazon erroneously dropped off at the wrong address. With this bum leg slowing me down, I decide it's time to head to Trader Jen to see what she can do to help. Yo, what's up, Dr. Knockers? Baby got a bum leg. What you got? Although Jen didn't have a cast, she did have a perky set. You see what I perkies? Fuck it. Also, an antibiotic, some gas, and a beaker that I could use to craft my very own cast. Now that my tibia and fibula were reattached to my kneebula? I don't know. I ain't no damn leg doctor. I made use of the treasure map I had and went out to hopefully dig up some much needed ammo. Oh, hooray, we just dug up some much needed ammo. After collecting my rewards, Drone Cold and I decided it's time for another Shootin, Lootin, Smash, and Grab battle montage.
See zombies and we blasting, point my gun so fast, and I'm putting them to sleep with a nap that's everlasting. I'm taking all they shit, cause they won't be needing it. What's yours is mine, don't forget to wipe, cause Happy Latcha is the shit. Whoa! Pull the trigger, spray and break, getting headshots all damn day. Open the boxes, take, making the zombies pay. Shootin, Lootin, Smash and Grab, you might lose a tooth or you might get stabbed, bitch. Happy Latcha, motherfucker, I'm the badass.
Here I stumble upon yet another treasure map. I guess I'm just a post-apocalyptic pirate drowning in booty, baby. I finish off the remaining zombies, somehow avoiding multiple landmines, and then utilizing my top-notch aviation skills, whoopsie daisies, I make my grand escape. Before heading to the treasure, I stop in at Joe's to finally start my pathetic garden, growing corn and other things, as well as these extremely suggestive mushrooms. Ooh, gross. They look like wieners. After making my back room look like a bunch of elves in a glory hole, I jump on the road wyvern and head out for that treasure. Now, much like my typical Tuesday night, I have my way with 3 bears at once. After I'm done spit roasting them, I unearth my riches, which include more ammo, as well as a few handgun books that allowed me to finally unlock the SMG. A sweet little run and gun tool that's gonna make my great heist much easier. So I head back to base to see exactly what I'm gonna need to make it. Ooh, 100 forged steel? Well shit, guess I'm heading out to salvage and mine iron. My first stop is this truck stop here, where I scrap every vehicle in sight, which didn't sit right with Paddington's dumb pea-coat wearing ass here, so I shot him in the face until he was dead. And boy, I'm sure glad I did that. Level 5 auger! However, when word got back to the rest of his gang that I held their boy up for his gas-powered drill, they tried to slide on their ops. But that pee-wee didn't know I was packing, so I knocked his bitch ass. Hap gang ain't nothing to fuck with, you big fuzzy dork. All that murder, well, it made me hungry for more murder. So it's time for yet another Shootin, Lootin, Smash, and Grab battle montage.
See zombies and we blasting, point my gun so fast, and I'm putting them to sleep with a nap that's everlasting. I'm taking all they shit, cause they won't be needing it. What's yours is mine, don't forget to wipe, cause Happy Latcha is the shit. Whoa! Pull the trigger, spray and break, getting headshots all damn day. Open the boxes, take, making the zombies pay. Shootin, Lootin, Smash and Grab, you might lose a tooth or you might get stabbed, bitch. Happy Latcha, motherfucker, I'm the badass.
After After a very agile escape in the gyrocopter, I continued my slaughter at the nearby parking garage number 2. Shootin', lootin', smash and grab, battle montage.
See zombies and we blasting, point my gun so fast, and I'm putting them to sleep with a nap that's everlasting. I'm taking all they shit, cause they won't be needing it. What's yours is mine, don't forget to wipe, cause happy laughter is the shit. Whoa! Pull the trigger, spray and pray, getting headshots all damn day. Open the boxes, take, making the zombies pay. Shootin', lootin', so smash and grab, you might lose a tooth or you might get stabbed, bitch. Happy laughter, motherfucker, I'm the badass.
It was all fun and games until an officer of the law shot projectile bile on my only friend. No, God, no. Drone called Steve Austin, God, no. What has happened? You're gonna be okay? You're gonna be okay. I'm gonna go get that motherfucker. Just hold on, you son of a fucking bitch. I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you, you piece of shit. Oh, yeah, you jiggly-faced fuck. That is my one and only pet, and you don't fucking touch it. I got him for you, Drone Cold. You just don't mess with a man's best friend, no matter how stupid it is.
Ready for duty.
After getting my revenge, I fought my way to the final loop, finally putting an end to this overused and tired montage joke. Now let's head home and see how the heist setup is going so far. Oh yeah, that looks like plenty of ammo to me. What I didn't have plenty of, however, was meat. Even though my wife says the amount of meat I have is above average, I know she's just being nice. Nailed it. Looks like I need to go find my old pal Grace and ask her nicely if I could borrow some meat. Just kidding. I shot her in the face until she died. My pockets were full, so all that delicious mutated pork fell to the ground, and before I could grab it, I had the whole damn trailer park after my ass. It was time to go Waffle House in this bitch. The mob of undead Ohioans were pissed that I kept getting the best of them and decided to take it out on Drone Cold Steve Austin. Dumb move. I was so mad I could burst. Yeah, just like that. After eradicating the zombies, I realized I had forgot that Grace doesn't even give raw meat anymore. All that murder for nothing. Oh well, off to get more gas and ammo. After a quick stop at Shade Tree Auto to top off the gyro, I head over to Jim and Tim's Bullets and Booze to cheese the main loot, where I found a very coveted rad remover that I swiftly put on one of my guns. Now it was time to head out in search of not only iron to make more steel, but to get some oil shell as well. So I found a desert bordering a pine forest, so I could kiss two birds with one stone.
It's kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, okay, you do it your way, I'll do it mine.
Seriously, you think I am the dumb one?
Fucking whatever, dude. Shut up. I realized almost immediately that I had forgotten the auger I found, as well as my mining gear, which, much like how this lady paid the bills before the apocalypse, it sucked. Well, too far to turn back now. I gather an adequate amount of resources before realizing I had a bunch of challenges I hadn't turned in. So I remedied that. I pop into TJ Morales' place real quick and send one last lady flying before taking to the skies myself. But I wasn't done with flying puns just yet, as I sent this foreign invader flying into the old red, white, and blue with my steel club. Oh man, this must be what Toby Keith feels like. Speaking of flying, I was already running low on gas again, so I go scrap some cars, but not before finding my very first 44 Magnum. Oh my god, yes! I was looking for stumps to deal with this infection, but try as I might, I was unable to locate any. So I felt the best course of action is to head over to Trader Jen and see if she might have something to help me. Upon my arrival, it turned out turning in all those challenges might have just been exactly what I needed, as I was rewarded with a bunch of ammo, the super corn recipe, a rad remover, and some shit that blows up. Then I checked her inventory and found some honey, a splint, some painkillers, and the beaker I needed to craft my very own chem station. So I headed back home to start crafting that. Once there, I see my super corn is ready, so I harvest and replant that before making a level 6 nerd hat to help me in my journey. And just like that, my chem station was on the way. But all this crafting was generating some heat.
Master, we are not alone.
Well, that happened. After the mini horde battle, it was time to start preparing for the day 21 horde. So I started working on more concrete to help with upgrades to the Savage Country base. Finally, the steel I needed for my SMG was finished, and I couldn't be more excited. Ferocious firepower right at my fingertips was only seconds away. 20 minutes? Fuck. Well, since my schedule just opened up, I figured now would be a good time to scrap cars and visit Joel to get some fuel to top off the gyro. Returning home, my chem station was ready, so I cleared out some space and set her down. I then turned all the oil shell I had into sweet, sweet gas. After filling up the gyro fuller than a choir boy's butt at Sunday Mass, I went off to grab that newly dropped supply crate. But landing and taking off in the rough wasn't going to be easy. See? That crate hooked me up with some decent stuff, most notably being the supercharger mod schematic. Now I was off to Fort Happ to make some upgrades. That's right, I installed a runway right at my little mountaintop getaway. Now it's time to head back to Joe's and grab my little masterpiece of mayhem, the SMG. Oh baby, yes. Oh yes. You know, it's only level 2, but my daddy always said if you give him 2 4 times, that's practically 8. Buddy, I'm gonna need all the help I can get. You see, this heist setup was taking longer than expected, so I made the executive decision to fight the Day 21 horde before we do the great heist. Is it gonna eat through some of this ammo we've been finding? Absolutely, but that's better than going in underprepared. So, we're doing it. Let it be known that Happy Latcha ain't scared of shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God, I peed a little. Oh, I peed a little and I pooped a lot. Oh, are they dead? Did they scream? Are they dead? Did they scream? Oh, fuck. They have scrammed. They have, in fact, scrubbed. I knew bringing the forge here was a mistake. After that brief scuffle, I knew that if I was gonna survive a horde and a heist at 2 tier 5 POIs, I was gonna need to get my defenses up. So I upgraded the last 2 pieces of my armor to tier 6 to give myself a little more of an edge in the days to come. I then proceeded to craft a few silencer mods for my main loadout, because as we all know in any heist, stealth matters. In fact, the only thing that matters more than stealth is contingency. So let's go ahead and make some more 7.62 for when shit ultimately hits the fan. As the night fell on day 19, I decided to go out looking for trouble and a little more ammo. I figured the best place to do that would be this unexplored part of the wasteland. Here, I found not only a bigger city, but the Poppin' Pills factory as well. However, meds aren't what I'm looking for right now. Ammo's what I'm after. So, after committing involuntary vehicular bird murder, or birder for short, I popped down to Joe's Junction to get my hands on some sweet little murder biscuits. Murder biscuits means bullets, that's why I said that. This was the perfect opportunity to try out my brand new SMG. I shot this fat guy's leg off before Diabetes got the chance to do it, and then shot this man and his dog in the face. After that, I beat my way through the back door like a bi-curious frat boy, and then head down the stairs where I find the main loot. Before grabbing it, however, I had to shoot this fat man in the dick until he died. I trigger the final fight and light up the horde of angry zombie dipshits like a Christmas tree. Once I dispatched of them, I headed into the loot room to reap my rewards, which included some rockets and yet another treasure map, which I decided to head toward immediately. Unfortunately, my gyrocopter was being guarded by a big-ass bear, so I pointed my weapon and made sure he was never going to see his family ever again. As the undead mob closed in on me, I flew off into the sunrise with treasure on my mind. I quickly unearthed my bounty and popped it open to a very worthwhile reward. It was time to head home, but I was worried I wouldn't make it, because much like your mom last night, I was 99.4% wet and running low on gas. However, unlike your dad when he went to get cigarettes when you were 6, I made it home safe and sound. I grabbed up some junk and then headed out for one more big sell-off to stack dukes and see if any of them had anything that could help me during the horde. I grabbed some gas from Joel's friendly ass, then I stopped in to see Wrecked, where I found some honey and electric fences. It was here that I finished up my forge of heads, unlocking the crucible. And then I found a cute little bunny, and smashed its fuzzy little head in. You're welcome, Thick. After that, it was time to head to the burnt forest to see Trader Jen, and then look to see if there were any more Shotgun Messiah POIs to lock down even more ammo before the horde and the great heist. Get the fuck out of here, Ashley. I bought some books, recipes, and food from our well-endowed doctor, and then took to the skies toward a nearby Shotgun Messiah range. I Tokyo drifted my gyrocopter directly into the parking lot and went straight for the final loot. I shot some guys in the face, murdered a puppy, and destroyed more wieners than Joey Chestnut on the 4th of July. Once I snatched up all that sweet loot like the little goblin I am, it was time to head back to Fort Happ to finish up a little project. Well, I wasted a lot of time, but I finally have a flag display worthy of a Wyvern King. And as you can see, it's got 2 empty spots just begging to be filled by the 2 flags we'll be getting during the Great Heist. Now more than ever, with time working against us, we had to hurry to Super Savage Country to make our final repairs. I just hope the POI zombies ain't respawned. Well, shit. Irregardless, it was time to start repairing. I started with the base of the center pillar that was holding me up, and then I upgraded the fighting position to steel to make sure no breaches happened like last time. Next, I smashed out this block here as it did nothing but cause trouble last horde, and instead opted for a sledge position right here. I then noticed this pillar here had suffered significant damage, so I replaced that as well. After that, I put my shoddy electrician skills to use setting up my electric fences. I'm bad at this. Seriously, I shouldn't even operate a microwave. I had forgotten about the blade trap bundle I found a few episodes ago, so I decided to implement them into this horde base and put them to use. Problem with that is, it put me over max capacity for my generator. If I was gonna slice some fools up, I was gonna need another engine. Luckily, this ambulance had one it wasn't using. And just like that, all traps were online. And now with everything working, yes, even my stupid fucking electric fence, it was time. Day 21 Horde, Human Man Warrior Challenge. Let's fucking go. This horde started like any other. The guns were gunning and the blade traps were dicing. Oh, someone's getting chopped the fuck up. However, I quickly realized the zombies had another plan. Where are they going that way? Oh shit! I wasn't sure what that plan was, but I didn't like it. It seemed that upgrading to steel was causing them to choose the easier route of trying to attack me from above, but I couldn't be sure. No time to think about that, however, as my good friend Percy's sledge needed repairs. Unfortunately, the placement was a little off, and he decided to spend horde night on the ground below. Little did I know how detrimental this mishap was gonna be. My deepest fears were then confirmed as I could see their grubby little paws trying to get me from above. I take it upon myself to attempt a heroic mission to eliminate the other walkway myself. Dumb move. Very dumb move. Oh, yep, very dumb move. It was unsuccessful. However, for no real reason, they started coming back through the intended way. But they brought some explosive friends with them. Oh shit, faces. Shoot them in the face so they don't explode. Oh fuck! It seemed my old pal Percy's sledge had betrayed me. Oh shit, okay. Well, at least there doesn't seem to be any structural damage. The horde base was falling apart, but my determination remained unfaltering. It was time to improvise. Go a little quicker. Oh god, pull it all up. Oh my god, buzzer beater. On the bright side, with a little over an hour remaining, there wasn't anything more that could go wrong. Or so I thought. Come on, we're so close. Oh no! With all pathing to me destroyed, I had to change up my plan yet again. I fall back and start raining bullets from above to finish this absolute shit show off. It wasn't pretty, but it was successful. I dropped down and finished this horde off once and for all, narrowly escaping certain death. I clean up the remaining zombies one by one and put a bow on this heaping pile of shit I once called a horde base. Oh yeah, just like last time. See ya, bitch. Oh my god, that got all kinds of fucked up. I have no idea what caused that to completely fall or this entire walkway to crumble. Oh yeah, let's see if there's still motherfuckers beating up on the roof. I gotta get up there, get a look up top and see what their plan was there. Okay, looks like they got crowded in and then they just couldn't really do anything. So that was always safe. Not sure why they thought that was gonna be a good plan. but in retrospect, I probably would have knocked out this branch of the path. Now we know that. Otherwise, however, very successful. Now it's time to spend the next couple of days licking my wounds, gathering more resources, and then going to get the final 2 Thick 44 flags. Very next episode. 1 video. We're finishing the Human Man Warrior Challenge. Thank you all so much for tuning in and your continued support, without which I would not be able to make this series. I love and appreciate all y'all out there giving me a chance. That being said, I've been Happy Latcha, you've been wonderful, and this has been the Human Man Warrior Challenge. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Blasting point my gun so fast, and I'm putting them to sleep with a nap that's everlasting. I'm taking all they shit, cause they won't be needing it. What's yours is mine, don't forget to wipe, cause Happy Latcha is the shit. Whoa!